Welcome to Cooking with Rod. I got a great recipe for you today, so here we go. This caramel apple pie is the ultimate comfort dessert. Tender apples coated in rich homemade caramel, wrapped in a flaky lattice crust and baked until golden brown and bubbling. Perfect for holidays, special occasions, or anytime you want a classic dessert done right. Serve it warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream for the full experience. We want to preheat the oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 Celsius. Okay, we're going to peel and thinly slice our apples. Place the apples in a large bowl and add the lemon juice. Then we're going to toss the apples in the lemon juice. Okay, we're going to make our caramel sauce. So in a saucepan over medium heat, combine the sugar and water. Cook without stirring until the mixture turns a deep amber color. We're going to remove that from the heat and carefully whisk in the butter. Slowly whisk in the heavy cream and the salt until smooth. And then set that aside to cool slightly. Okay, so then we're going to add the white sugar, the brown sugar, the flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, and salt to the apples. And then we'll toss the apples to mix that completely. Pour the caramel mixture over the apples and mix that thoroughly. I'm not going to show you how to do a pie crust in this video, but I will link the instructions and the recipe down in the description below. So we're going to add the apple pie filling, packing it gently. Prepare the second crust and make a lattice weave on the top. You can find all that out in the video that I'm going to link. So we'll make the egg wash. We'll whisk the egg and water together. Brush that all over the top of the pie. And sprinkle that with some cinnamon sugar. So we're going to place the pie on a rimmed baking sheet in case it bubbles over. And bake at 425 Fahrenheit or 220 Celsius for 15 minutes. Okay, we're going to reduce the heat on the oven to 350 Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius. Do not open the door and bake that for 35 to 40 minutes until GBD, golden brown and delicious. If the crust around the outside of the pie starts to get a little too brown, you can shield that with a little bit of foil paper. Then we're going to remove that from the oven and cool it on a wire rack for at least 2 hours. So we can serve that warm or at room temperature. Enjoy that with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or even some whipped cream, or both if you're kind of crazy. You can store that at room temperature for up to about 24 hours, covered loosely. Or you can put that in the fridge for up to 4 days, covered tightly with plastic wrap. Or you can store that in the freezer for up to 2 months. Just put a little bit of foil paper over top of the plastic wrap. Now you can store the whole pie, or if you ate some of it, you can store individual pieces. You can reheat that in the oven if you're just reheating a slice. 325 for 10 to 15 minutes. If you're reheating the whole pie, 325 to 25 to 30 minutes. Tent it with a bit of foil to keep it from getting too brown. You can microwave a single slice for 15 to 20 second intervals, but the crust will soften. So there you go, caramel apple pie. Got some chef tips for you. Use 2 different apple varieties for the best texture. Do not stir the caramel, swirl the pan only. Always cool before slicing for nice clean pieces. So there you go. Enjoy. Alright, thanks for watching Cooking with Rod. All the ingredient amounts and instructions on how to make this recipe will be down below in the description box. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share with your friends.